So Ruth enters the Miss Columbia contest. It's held nationwide in 1930, and
Okay,
it's to
Columbia.
Crown Pictures.
Okay, Columbia Pictures. Okay.
So Columbia Pictures is holding this contest to find Miss Columbia, and the winner is going to get a Hollywood contract and all these deals and all that other stuff.
Isn't Columbia Studios the one that their logo is a woman holding up a torch? Was it for
Yeah, I think at the time it was the biggest one.
so I'm just wondering if that was, Miss Columbia was going to be the model for that logo or,
I think it actually
you know,
was.
but
Yeah, I
anyways,
think
go
it,
on.
it was something along those lines. That yeah, um, she got second place nationally,
Wow.
so she wasn't handed like a Hollywood deal and all that other stuff, uh, but she definitely uh, garnered some interest. And this is the guy I had to look up, Earl Carroll, a like immensely controversial guy from the 1930s and 40s. He had kind of a what's the word I'm looking, a cabaret kind of showgirl uh, uh thing where he called them the most beautiful women in the world. It had like a dance troupe, and they would be in movies, they would be on Broadway, they would be um in all these different things, because that was really big back then, kind of the
So he basically
cabaret.
had like a stable of girls, women.
Kind Sort of, yeah. But, like, as, dancers and actresses and stuff like that, and they would be in movies, they would be in all that other stuff. Um, and he's a whole other thing on his own. He's yeah. Uh, so she was hired by Earl Carroll, uh, and she has an IMDb page. She has a Broadway page, all of it. Uh,
Oh my god.
yeah.
Under
So
what
she was
name?
actually Dorothy Dawes. So she was actually part of his The Most Beautiful Girls, or The Most Beautiful Girls in the World troupe. That was the name of them. The most
Wow.
beautiful girls in the world. And you had to like apply and like headshots and be like, it was a, whole weird thing. But uh so I have so many photos of your grandma in like Hollywood lined up with like the rest of the girls, and they're all wearing like their, war bonds, kind of like all dressed up and all this other stuff. So she was in a few movies. She was in Murder in the Vanities. She was in Let's Talk It Over. She was in another one too, and a couple of Broadway things too. Uh, but then she stops, and she's like pinup. Like she had like pinup. There was like decks of cards you could get of the most beautiful woman in the world, and that's what I sent you. That's one of those pinup cards.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Um, but then she stops doing that in 1934 was the last time she really had a credit in like doing anything like that. Um, and the next time she pops up is 1940, in the 1940 census. So at this point, Anne's mom is 9 years old. So she goes from being one of the most beautiful girls in the world to running a boarding house in 1940 in Manhattan. And it has your mom as a dishwasher at 9 years old. So there's a big gap there between having your mom, what happened with John, getting all this fame as an actress and a model, and then the next thing she's running a boarding house. And it's just very,
Wow.
what happened? And I'm still digging into. I mean, it's probably impossible at the end of the day, unless you have family lore, but something happened. And then it just kind of goes from there. So at 9 years old, your mom was working in a boarding house as a dishwasher.